Hello, my name is David Sakamoto. I'm the Vice President of Customer Success, and I'm giving you just a quick briefing video in preparation for our group call. And I've put in the doc our FY21 plan, which is quite a few slides. But what I'm doing today is I'm just going to touch on a few slides just to give you a flavor, give you a little context, and potentially trigger some ideas for questions or areas if you have interest. So let me go ahead and share this screen for a few slides. So just starting off with our priorities, we have 5 key priorities. Priority 1, hit the numbers. So partner with the sales and go-to-market team to drive ICV results through our engagement approaches of professional services, the solution architects, and the technical account managers. And a key thing that we're going to be doing throughout the year is really continuing to build out and improve our buyer and customer journey. And we're looking to accomplish 2 things. How do we do a better job at driving customer outcomes? And then the flip side for GitLab, how do we do a better job at having a faster time to value and ultimately a faster time to expand, and ultimately helping drive ICV results? And in enterprise, we're going to be looking to improve it. And this year, for commercial, this is a year that we're actually just establishing it and building it out for both mid-market and SMB. And a key part of driving that motion is going to be what we're calling those core plays. And that's developing the skills, using it command a message as our foundation, but really looking at driving that journey selling and driving stage adoption that ultimately will be measured by SMAL. But ultimately, how do we continue to accelerate customers down the customer journey to get the most value from our platform? From a professional services standpoint, there's a couple of key themes here. We're looking to drive repeatability to improve a delivery model and just make it more mature. We're going to improve customer satisfaction. We're going to be extending the portfolio of services. And most recently done a lot of work in training. And ultimately, one of the key things of the service organization is to drive that direct service, but really build out services and help partners and help drive and help Michelle Hodges with our channel strategy. And then last but not least, ultimately is building out a world-class team. So the following slide shows a number of themes of things that we're going to be investing in. So kind of breaking that down into the customer journey in terms of some key areas of investment. I won't go through all of them. There's a couple of key ones right now is really, really important for us is the game site, which is the 4th bullet down. But a key thing is really getting our systems and our process infrastructure in place to really give us the insights, the measures that we need, as well as in the future, automation process and automation in terms of driven by adoption. The following 3 slides are pretty high level. So this is at probably the 10,000 foot view for those that are new to customer success. Is really we're driving that, really looking to build that end-to-end, both the buyer and customer journey, starting with the SAL account exec with our solution architects and really building out that command plan, which is the desired outcomes, the capabilities, the customer metrics, and ultimately that transition into our TAM motion. We're going to really flesh that out into more detail and think of it like a project plan for the adoption. Whether it's professional services that we deliver directly, or if it's done by a partner, or could be self-driven by the customer. That's always helpful to help drive that time to value. And what we're doing is we're using that success plan language and conversation and really formalizing our touch points. So we're constantly having a purpose to the engagement around driving to ensure they're adopting the existing stage to the fullest extent and starting to explore adopting additional capabilities of the GitLab platform, including the health checks and EBRs, ultimately driving for a frictionless renewal, and with the expectation that we've earned the opportunity to expand. The following page is a really high level. This is on the vision page. This is somewhat of our North Star, and we're continuing to tweak and evolve this. But this gives you a longer term view of what we're looking to build on that whole engagement approach in terms of the life cycle, the activities within there, the key milestones that we're going to look to build, as well as the measures. And this is also kind of this shows a map of the sequence of stages or capabilities that we're looking to drive. What you see here is the enterprise version. Commercial is in the deck, and it somewhat shows, you'll see commercial adopts faster, more of the product faster. Moving on to the next slide. One of the key things, we don't have a ton of, we have very limited insight now Getting that gain site in place will really help us give that systems infrastructure so we start driving and really instrumenting the process we get measured in terms of what is that time to value, which is super important. And then leveraging the telemetry from that product to help us drive our engagement and monitoring both the license usage, the stage adoption as telemetry matures, how the capabilities within each stage or within each use case to help us understand where the customers are. And we're going to be doing a number of other measures that are listed here, and as well as NPS, which will be in the second part of the year. And last, I just wanted to quickly touch on a slide of professional services. Again, if you look at Q1, we've been really driving is just getting that repeatable methodology in place, really simplify the selling, doing a better job at team enablement and partnering with sales. And then we're going to be expanding our service offering and releasing a pilot of a customer certification and really helping, again, building out practices and enablement and support for our partner ecosystem. So that's just a quick summary, and I'm really excited for the group conversation, and look forward to any questions you have on our strategy, our key priorities, or anything else that you may have regarding the customer success team in motion. So I look forward to the conversation.